There are moments in life when everything seems to click into place all at once. It's as if the fog lifts, the noise fades, and you suddenly see with absolute clarity. These are the moments of accelerated inner growth. They don't happen often, but when they do, they are nothing short of transformative. For many of us, the journey of personal development has been a slow and steady climb, a series of steps taken over time with trial and error shaping our path. We learn through experience, we grow through struggle, and we evolve through gradual progress. It's the classic way of developing mastery, but it's also a method that can feel long, uncertain, and sometimes frustrating. However, there are rare moments when that process shifts dramatically. Imagine, instead of years of painstaking effort, suddenly experiencing a burst of clarity. It's as if you've been handed a shortcut, not by bypassing your journey, but by suddenly aligning with the very essence of what you've been striving for all along. These moments, when the mind sharpens and insights unfold quickly, aren't just fleeting instances of good fortune, they represent a new way of engaging with the world. This is the essence of rapid transformation, the ability to access profound growth and understanding in a fraction of the time that traditional methods would take. It's easy to assume that deep, life-changing insights are reserved for those who have walked the long path, those who have labored for years to understand the deeper truths of existence. But what if these moments of profound clarity could be more accessible than we've been taught to believe? What if instead of waiting for years for wisdom to arrive, we could experience sudden insight, like flipping a switch that turns on an entirely new level of awareness? This is the power of accelerated personal growth, and it's something we all have the potential to tap into. For most of us, growth has been synonymous with struggle. We have been taught that progress requires hard work effort and a process of trial and error. And while these methods are certainly valuable and essential in many ways, they are not the only path to transformation. When alignment with the universe and the flow of life is achieved, the entire process speeds up. Suddenly, the challenges that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones, refining you rather than holding you back. Instead of struggling against the current of life, you find yourself gliding with it, effortlessly riding the waves of growth. This rapid transformation is not about shortcuts or avoiding the hard work. It's about syncing your mind, body, and spirit with the rhythms of the universe. It's about aligning with something greater than yourself, something that allows you to tap into the divine flow that shapes the very fabric of existence. And when you align in this way, something extraordinary happens. Growth no longer feels slow or arduous. It becomes instantaneous, and what once took years of practice or study now comes to you with a sudden burst of clarity. This phenomenon is rare, yes, but it is also deeply transformative. In this space of rapid growth, every challenge is not an obstacle to overcome, but an opportunity to expand further. The lessons that once took years to learn are absorbed almost effortlessly. As you become more attuned to this accelerated flow, your awareness sharpens your decisions, become easier, and your path becomes clearer. This is what it means to operate in divine alignment. The speed of your growth matches the depth of your understanding, and you can navigate life with a newfound grace and certainty. So as we move forward, remember that this moment of rapid transformation is not just for a chosen few. It's available to anyone who is ready to embrace it. It's time to step away from the slow, laborious path of growth and into the realm of accelerated insight, where clarity, confidence, and mastery can unfold before you in an instant. There is a profound power that comes when you tap into the essence of your own being, a force that allows you to break through barriers of time and effort, achieving what once seemed impossible in an instant. This is the power of accelerated growth, the mystical experience where transformation, which would typically take years, occurs in a fraction of the time. It's a feeling unlike any other, as if the very core of your existence aligns with the universe. And in that moment, you experience a rapid shift in awareness that propels you forward at an astonishing pace. The transformation doesn't come slowly, nor does it require years of suffering or struggle. It happens because you found the key to synchronicity, the key to aligning your mind, discipline, and intention in such a way that growth becomes not a long, arduous climb, but a sudden, expansive leap. For centuries, mystics, philosophers, and spiritual leaders have written about moments of divine clarity, those rare instances when insight emerges all at once, transforming their perception and understanding in the blink of an eye. These moments have been described in many different ways, whether it's the sudden enlightenment that Buddha experienced under the Bodhi tree, or the flashes of divine understanding felt by mystics throughout history. But in each case, the experience is the same: a shift in awareness, a sudden and profound realization that opens the doors to a new level of understanding, a new perspective on life, on purpose, and on the universe itself. What makes these moments so special is not the speed with which they occur, but the depth of the transformation they bring. These insights, once gained, change everything. They move us beyond the limitations of time and effort, revealing the truth that we don't have to wait for years to understand life's mysteries. The answers we seek have always been there, waiting for us to attune ourselves to the divine flow that permeates the universe. The experience of accelerated growth, or this instant alignment, is simply about being in the right place at the right time, mentally and spiritually prepared to receive the lessons and wisdom the universe has to offer. It's a reminder that deep transformation doesn't have to take decades to materialize. It can happen in a moment, and when it does, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. But even more remarkable than the sudden clarity itself is the understanding that this growth isn't about superiority or becoming better than others. It's not about gaining power or control over the world around you. Instead, it's about harmony and synchronicity, aligning yourself so perfectly with the universe that you become a vessel for wisdom and insight. It's about reaching a place where your mind, your discipline, and your intention are no longer separate forces struggling against each other. They are united, working together in perfect harmony to propel you forward on your path. This alignment isn't about forcing yourself to grow or trying to manipulate your environment to achieve success. It's about releasing resistance and surrendering to the natural flow of life. When you are in alignment, growth becomes effortless. You don't have to struggle to make things happen, because the very act of being aligned with your true self and with the universe's rhythm brings things to you. This process of growth isn't about trying harder. It's about trying less. It's about being present, being open, and allowing the wisdom of the universe to guide you. Ancient spiritual traditions often speak of this synchronicity, describing it as the way of the flow, the path where all things move together in perfect harmony. In the Taoist tradition, for example, the concept of Wu Wei translates to effortless action, a state where you don't push against life, but instead move with it. When you enter this state of alignment, everything falls into place. Your actions are purposeful, and yet they feel effortless, like you are simply allowing life to unfold rather than forcing it to fit your desires. This is the key to rapid transformation, Not effortful striving, but effortless surrender to the natural flow of things. What makes this process so extraordinary is that it doesn't take decades of trial and error to reach this state. You don't have to go through years of hardship, pain, and confusion to finally get it. Instead, the process of instant alignment is available to anyone who is ready to embrace it, who is willing to open themselves to the possibility that growth can happen quickly and that clarity can emerge when you least expect it. It's about being in the right state of mind, the right energy, the right vibration, and allowing everything else to fall into place. The chosen ones, those who embody this concept of accelerated growth, aren't special because they possess some extraordinary skill or talent that others don't. They're special because they are aligned. Their minds are focused, their discipline is strong, and their intentions are pure. They have mastered the art of synchronizing with the universe, and in doing so, they experience rapid growth and transformation in ways that others can only dream of. And the best part, you don't have to wait for years to experience this yourself. The power of instant alignment is available to anyone who is willing to embrace it, to align their mind, body, and spirit, and to allow themselves to be guided by the flow of life. Now that we've explored the concept of accelerated growth and the idea of instant alignment, let's take a deeper look at one of the most powerful and transformative aspects of this process, the concept of God mode. But don't mistake this for gaining superhuman abilities or external powers. Instead, God mode is about achieving a heightened awareness and control over your inner state, unlocking the deepest potential within you. This form of mastery isn't about dominating the world around you. It's about mastering yourself. It's the ability to operate from a place of profound awareness, where your thoughts, emotions, and actions are perfectly aligned, creating a powerful sense of inner balance and control. When you operate in God mode, you don't struggle against life. You don't feel as if you're constantly battling your circumstances or fighting to make progress. Instead, you begin to experience a sense of effortless progress. Decisions come more easily, challenges become less daunting, and your path becomes clear, as though the universe itself is guiding you with a gentle hand. It's not that the world suddenly becomes free of obstacles or difficulties, but when you're in this heightened state, you no longer react to these challenges in the same way. Instead of responding out of fear, stress, or doubt, you respond from a place of clarity and intention. This sense of ease, this sense of grace under pressure, is what makes the God mode concept so powerful. It's about operating from awareness rather than reaction. In our everyday lives, we often find ourselves reacting to situations, whether it's stress, anxiety, or the pressure of making decisions. Our natural inclination is often to feel overwhelmed or uncertain in the face of challenges. But when you enter God mode, you shift out of this habitual reactive state and into a place of conscious awareness. From here, you can act with intention and precision. You no longer let the external world dictate your internal state. Instead, you lead from a place of inner mastery where your actions align with your highest self and with the universe's natural flow. This state of being isn't just about handling life's difficulties with grace, though. It's about creating effortless progress in everything you do. Imagine for a moment that instead of stumbling through the decisions and challenges that used to feel overwhelming, you are now able to navigate them with ease and clarity. You're able to see the underlying truths, the hidden patterns, and the universal laws that govern every situation. What once took years to understand now unfolds before you with remarkable speed and precision. This is the essence of operating in God mode. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about recognizing when to act, when to wait, and when to allow life to flow naturally. You become an active participant in the universe's design, moving with the current rather than fighting against it. But what sets those who experience God mode apart from others? Why is it that some people are able to experience rapid growth and effortless progress, while others struggle with the same challenges for years? The key difference lies in their readiness. The people who are ready to embrace God mode are those who have aligned their mind discipline and intention in such a way that they are open to receiving the rapid growth that the universe is offering. They understand that this transformation isn't about avoiding the challenges of life, but about approaching them with a heightened awareness that allows them to navigate through them with ease. They are willing to let go of old patterns of struggle and resistance, choosing instead to embrace the flow of life. On the other hand, there are those who reject this type of growth, whether consciously or unconsciously. Some people resist change, clinging to old beliefs and habits that keep them stuck in a cycle of slow, painful progress. Others fear the unknown or feel unworthy of experiencing rapid growth. They are caught in a state of disconnection where they continue to struggle and strive without realizing that the power to accelerate their growth is already within them. These individuals may remain trapped in the belief that growth must always be slow, difficult, and hard-earned. They may reject the idea that transformation can happen quickly, that life can be navigated with ease, and that God mode is not a fantasy, but a real accessible state of being. In contrast, those who embrace God mode do so with open arms. They understand that this state of heightened awareness and effortless progress is not a luxury for the few, but a natural way of being for anyone willing to align themselves with it. They are ready to let go of the old ways of struggling and begin to operate from a place of clarity, confidence, and ease. This shift in mindset is what allows them to tap into their full potential and experience rapid growth, moving from a place of reaction to a place of intentional action, effortlessly moving through life's challenges and embracing the limitless possibilities that come with true alignment. The question is, are you ready to step into God mode? Are you willing to release old patterns and embrace the effortless flow of life where growth is immediate and transformation is within your reach? The power to align with this state is already inside you. All it takes is the willingness to see beyond the struggles and tap into the effortless progress that awaits. When we talk about God mode, it's essential to understand that it's not about gaining external powers or supernatural abilities. Instead, it's about tapping into a deeper, more profound aspect of yourself, your inner world. This state, which might seem elusive or fantastical to some, is rooted in an expanded consciousness where you gain control over your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. God mode isn't about dominating the world around you, but rather mastering yourself, allowing you to operate at your highest potential with ease. It's a state of being where your awareness sharpens your intuition, guides you effortlessly, and every decision you make feels aligned with your deepest purpose. In this elevated state, you no longer react to life's challenges with frustration, confusion, or fear. Instead, you respond with clarity, focus, and purpose. It's the difference between being caught in a storm, struggling against the wind and rain, and standing tall, unaffected, knowing that the storm is temporary and that your footing is secure. When you're in God mode, life's obstacles no longer feel like burdens to bear. They become opportunities to express your inner strength and wisdom. Challenges are not there to break you. They are there to refine you, to help you grow and evolve into the highest version of yourself. This sense of effortless progress comes from operating from a place of awareness rather than reaction. In our everyday lives, it's easy to fall into the habit of reacting to external circumstances, letting emotions like fear, anger, or frustration dictate our decisions. We become trapped in automatic patterns, responding to the world around us without fully thinking or considering the bigger picture. But when you operate in God mode, you transcend this reactive state. Instead of being pulled by external forces, you navigate life with intentionality, awareness, and calm. The key to effortless progress is not in trying harder or forcing outcomes. It's about aligning your mind, body, and spirit so that every action you take is infused with purpose and clarity. When you are truly aligned with your highest self, everything you do flows effortlessly. Decisions come easily. Solutions appear as if by magic, and even the most complex situations feel manageable. There's a profound sense of grace in this state, an understanding that you are not working against the current of life, but flowing with it, allowing things to unfold naturally. This is the essence of God mode. It's not about striving or struggling. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and moving with it effortlessly. But why is it that some people experience this state of effortless progress while others continue to struggle? The answer lies in readiness. Those who are ready for rapid growth, who are open to stepping into their highest potential, naturally align with the universe's flow and begin to experience the kind of accelerated growth we've discussed. They have prepared themselves mentally and spiritually to move beyond old patterns, to let go of limiting beliefs, and to embrace the clarity and insight that come with true alignment. These individuals are not only willing to grow, they actively seek it. They understand that growth is not about forcing things to happen, but about being open to the opportunities that life presents and moving with them in a balanced, purposeful way. On the other hand, there are those who reject this kind of rapid growth. These individuals may resist change or feel trapped by their old ways of thinking. They might feel unworthy of experiencing such transformation, or they may fear the unknown that comes with stepping into a new, higher version of themselves. Perhaps they've grown comfortable in their struggles, convinced that growth must always be difficult and slow. Or maybe they're simply afraid of what it means to operate in God mode, afraid of stepping into their true power and potential. The difference between those who thrive in God mode and those who resist it lies in their willingness to embrace change and trust in the process of transformation. The people who are ready for rapid growth understand that change is not something to fear. It's an opportunity to become more fully aligned with their purpose. They don't let fear or doubt hold them back. They trust that the universe will guide them, and they allow themselves to be carried forward in this divine flow. They understand that God mode is not about perfection. It's about embracing life with full awareness, allowing your intuition and wisdom to guide you effortlessly. In contrast, those who reject this opportunity for rapid growth often find themselves stuck in cycles of frustration, confusion, and self-doubt. They might look at others who are moving forward with ease and wonder why they can't seem to get ahead. They struggle because they haven't yet made the decision to fully embrace the possibility of effortless progress. Instead of trusting the process, they fight against it, unaware that the resistance itself is what holds them back. The key to unlocking God mode is surrendering to the flow of life and having the courage to let go of old beliefs and fears that no longer serve you. So as you consider this idea of God mode and the potential for rapid growth and transformation, ask yourself, are you ready to step into this state of heightened awareness and effortless progress? Are you willing to let go of the resistance, the doubt, and the fear that have held you back? The universe is waiting to guide you, but it's up to you to open yourself to the possibilities. When you align yourself with the flow of life, you'll discover that growth doesn't have to be slow or painful. It can be instantaneous, profound, and life-changing. It's time to step into your God mode and experience the effortless progress that is already waiting for you. As we explore the concept of God mode and the power of accelerated growth, it's important to rethink the way we view mastery and enlightenment. For too long, these concepts have been treated as distant, almost mythical goals, something to strive for, but never truly attainable. We are taught to believe that mastery takes years, even lifetimes, to achieve, and that enlightenment is a far-off abstract state that only a select few can attain after decades of study, meditation, and discipline. But what if I told you that mastery and enlightenment are not distant ideals? What if these transformative experiences are available to you right now in the present moment? The truth is, they are. Mastery is not something you have to wait for, nor is it something you have to earn through years of hardship. It is something that can unfold before you when you choose to step into it, when you choose to align yourself fully with the flow of life and the wisdom that surrounds you. The Chosen One is not a rare or mythical figure who exists in a world beyond ours. In fact, the Chosen One represents the highest potential of human growth, a potential that is accessible to all. The difference between the Chosen One and others is not some special external gift or unique quality. It's a deep inner alignment with the principles of mastery and enlightenment that allows them to access their full potential. This alignment is not reserved for the few. It is available to anyone who is willing to open themselves to the present moment and embrace the wisdom and insight that already exist within them. In this state of alignment, mastery becomes not a goal to chase, but a living, breathing experience. It's no longer something that you have to work tirelessly for. It's something you embody in every moment. You don't have to wait for years of struggle to achieve mastery. It is already available to you as soon as you align with your true self and the universal flow. When you operate from a place of awareness and understanding, everything you do becomes an expression of mastery. You can achieve mastery in the simplest actions, in the way you respond to life, in the way you interact with others, and in the way you approach your own growth. Mastery is not about perfection. It's about the continuous unfolding of your highest self, the ongoing process of aligning your actions, thoughts, and intentions with the deepest truths of the universe. When you embrace this understanding, you realize that enlightenment is not something to attain in the distant future. It is a living experience, one that you can access in any moment. The key is to stop viewing enlightenment as something separate from yourself and begin to see it as your natural state. You don't need to search for enlightenment or wait for it to come to you. You simply need to recognize that it is already within you. Enlightenment is about clarity of mind, openness of heart, and the deep understanding that you are part of something much larger than yourself. When you align with this truth, you begin to live your life in a state of continuous awakening, where each moment offers new insights, new opportunities for growth, and new ways to connect with the universal flow. This shift in perspective is transformative. Rapid insight becomes a natural part of your experience, and you no longer have to struggle to understand the complexities of life. The answers you seek reveal themselves effortlessly. The world around you begins to unfold in a way that feels harmonious, and your actions align with your deepest desires and the highest good. This is the power of rapid insight, the ability to perceive the deeper truths of existence without the need for long periods of trial and error. What once took years to understand is now available to you in an instant. And this ability to access instant wisdom is what truly transforms your life. As the chosen one, you embody the potential for rapid transformation and growth. But this isn't about just your personal development. It's about how this growth can transform the world around you. When you live in alignment with your highest self and access rapid insights, you begin to radiate that energy outward. Your presence becomes a beacon for others to awaken to their own potential, and your actions inspire others to tap into their own divine wisdom. This ripple effect can have a profound impact on your community, your relationships, and even the larger world. The more you embody mastery and enlightenment in your own life, the more you inspire and empower others to do the same. This is why the chosen one represents the highest potential of human growth. It's not because they are somehow better or more special than others. It's because they have recognized the truth that mastery and enlightenment are not distant goals. They are living experiences that are available to everyone who is ready to align with their true selves. And when we begin to see ourselves as the chosen ones, when we begin to recognize that rapid growth and transformation are possible right now, we can begin to experience the world in a completely new way. The power to transform your life and the world around you is already within you. All it takes is the willingness to embrace your true potential and step into the experience of mastery and enlightenment in the present moment. As you begin to embrace the concept of rapid growth and mastery, one of the most powerful abilities you unlock is the capacity to see beyond the surface, to recognize the underlying patterns that govern all aspects of life. This skill of instant insight is transformative because it allows you to navigate life with incredible precision and clarity. Instead of feeling lost or uncertain in the face of challenges, you gain the ability to see the deeper connections between events, people, and decisions. You no longer react to life circumstances in a knee-jerk fashion. Instead, you see the broader picture, the hidden structure that is unfolding beneath the surface. This ability to instantly perceive life's patterns becomes a guiding force, helping you make decisions with ease and confidence. Think of it like watching a movie where you already know the plot, the twists, and the ending. As the scenes unfold, you are no longer caught up in the suspense or confusion. You know exactly how everything fits together. And this understanding allows you to act with incredible precision. You know when to move, when to pause, and when to take action because you already see how the story is going to play out. This is the power of seeing life's patterns instantly, the clarity that comes when you are fully attuned to the flow of existence, allowing you to make choices that are aligned with your true purpose and the greater good. For the chosen one, this level of insight transforms everyday decisions into powerful acts of wisdom. In business, for example, the ability to recognize patterns allows you to predict market shifts, spot opportunities before they arise, and make strategic decisions with remarkable confidence. While others might be overwhelmed by uncertainty or the pressure of quick decisions, the chosen one can step back, assess the situation, and immediately understand the dynamics at play. It's like having a map of the landscape before you even begin the journey. This foresight doesn't come from guessing or luck. It comes from an innate understanding of how things are connected, how they will unfold, and how to best position yourself to thrive. In relationships, this insight allows you to see beyond surface-level interactions. Instead of reacting to a situation based on emotions or assumptions, you can instantly perceive the motivations and emotions of others. You recognize the unspoken dynamics between people, the hidden tensions and the underlying needs that are shaping their behavior. This understanding enables you to navigate relationships with incredible empathy and wisdom. You can diffuse conflict before it escalates, guide conversations toward productive outcomes, and create deeper connections with others. The ability to recognize these patterns gives you a unique advantage in understanding not just what is being said, but what is being left unsaid. It allows you to respond in ways that bring harmony and clarity rather than reacting in a way that might further complicate the situation. When it comes to personal growth, seeing beyond the surface enables the chosen one to bypass the traditional slow process of trial and error. Instead of stumbling through life's lessons trying to figure things out over years of struggle, the chosen one is able to instantly recognize what needs to be learned, what obstacles need to be overcome, and what steps need to be taken. It's as if they have an internal compass guiding them toward the most efficient path to growth. Whether it's in the form of overcoming personal fears, breaking through limiting beliefs, or aligning more fully with their purpose, the chosen one can immediately perceive the necessary steps for growth and take them without hesitation. This ability to see beyond the surface is not something that requires years of practice or study. It is an inherent skill available to anyone who is aligned with their higher self and the universal flow of life. As you begin to develop this skill, you'll notice that your decisions become easier and your actions more effective. You no longer have to waste time second-guessing or worrying about the unknown. You have the clarity to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are acting in alignment with the deeper truths of existence. The world around you begins to reveal itself as a series of interconnected patterns. Every interaction, every decision, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to apply your newfound insight. The more you tap into this ability to recognize patterns, the more effortlessly life unfolds. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable become manageable, as you can instantly identify the best course of action and avoid unnecessary setbacks. The chosen one's ability to see beyond the surface is a superpower that doesn't just change the way they perceive the world, it changes the way they experience it, allowing them to act with incredible precision and purpose. As you cultivate this skill, you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your own life. What once felt confusing or overwhelming becomes clear and simple. Your decisions will be guided by a deep understanding of life's rhythms and patterns, and your ability to navigate any situation with grace and confidence will increase exponentially. This insight isn't just about seeing the patterns in other people's behavior or in external events. It's about seeing the patterns within yourself. It's about recognizing the deeper truths that govern your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and aligning with those truths to create a life that flows effortlessly. This ability to recognize life's patterns instantly is what allows the chosen one to live with purpose, clarity, and confidence. It's not about controlling every aspect of life. It's about understanding the flow and learning how to move with it. When you can see beyond the surface, you can navigate the complexities of life with ease, making decisions that align with your highest self and the greater good. This level of insight transforms not just your own life, but the world around you as you move through each moment with the precision and wisdom of one who understands the deeper rhythms of existence. As you continue your journey toward mastery, it becomes clear that true wisdom doesn't come from external sources, at least not in the way most of us have been conditioned to believe. Wisdom isn't found in the pages of books or the teachings of others, no matter how revered or respected those sources may be. While knowledge is valuable, it is the wisdom that flows from deep alignment with life's natural rhythms and universal principles that truly transforms us. This is the essence of the wisdom of the Chosen One, an inner, knowing and intuitive understanding that arises from a connection to the deeper currents of existence. It is a wisdom that cannot be taught, but must be felt, integrated, and lived. This wisdom doesn't require years of study or the accumulation of external knowledge. Instead, it emerges when you align with the natural flow of life, when you begin to recognize the patterns that govern the world around you and within you. It arises from attuning yourself to the rhythm of the universe, from listening to the subtle whispers of your inner guidance, and from trusting the inherent wisdom that exists within your soul. The wisdom of the Chosen One is not about memorizing facts or adhering to prescribed doctrines. It is the ability to sense the truth of any situation, to understand the underlying currents that shape events, and to act from a place of profound clarity and purpose. When you begin to live in alignment with this deeper wisdom, you will find that it naturally creates emotional depth. You no longer react to life's challenges with fear, frustration, or anxiety. Instead, you respond with calm, centered awareness, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation. Fear diminishes as your trust in the wisdom of the universe deepens, and with that trust comes an innate confidence that no external circumstance can shake. This is not a confidence rooted in ego or pride, but in a profound understanding that you are part of something much larger than yourself, something that is always guiding you toward your highest good. As this wisdom takes root within you, it nurtures a deep sense of peace and resilience. You begin to see that the storms of life, though intense and sometimes overwhelming, are temporary. You recognize that you are not defined by the challenges you face, but by how you respond to them. With the wisdom of the Chosen One, you are able to step back from the noise of the world and see life through a lens of clarity. You understand that nothing is truly random, and that every experience is an opportunity to expand your understanding and deepen your connection with the world around you. But the wisdom of the Chosen One doesn't just create emotional depth and confidence. It also fuels creativity in ways that are truly remarkable. When you are aligned with the deeper rhythms of life, creativity flows effortlessly. Ideas come to you naturally without struggle or force. You find yourself inspired by the simplest things, by the way the light dances on a leaf, by the sound of the wind, by the quiet moments of stillness in your day. This wisdom unlocks a wellspring of inspiration that enables you to create, innovate, and express yourself in ways that seem almost effortless. The process of creation becomes fluid, natural, and joyful as you tap into the flow of universal energy that guides you toward your highest expression. This creativity isn't limited to artistic endeavors. It extends to every aspect of your life. Whether you're solving problems in your career, finding solutions to personal challenges, or navigating relationships, this wisdom gives you the clarity and insight to make decisions that are aligned with your true purpose. You are no longer trapped in the endless cycle of overthinking, second-guessing, or feeling stuck. Instead, you move forward with confidence, knowing that the right ideas, actions, and solutions will emerge when you allow yourself to align with the wisdom within. The wisdom of the Chosen One is not just an intellectual understanding. It is a lived experience. It is the integration of mind, body, and spirit into one harmonious whole, where every decision, every action, every thought is infused with purpose and clarity. As you embrace this wisdom, you'll find that life becomes a creative act, a journey of constant discovery, expression, and growth. This wisdom fuels a sense of purpose, guiding you toward the life you are meant to live and inspiring you to take bold action toward that vision. Moreover, this wisdom is not something that you hoard or keep to yourself. As you embody this inner knowing, it becomes a beacon for others. Your alignment with the universal flow inspires those around you, encouraging them to tap into their own wisdom and creative potential. The more you live in alignment with this deeper wisdom, the more you attract others who are on the same path, those who seek the same clarity, confidence, and creativity that you have found. This ripple effect creates a collective shift as each individual awakens to the profound wisdom that lies within them. In the end, the wisdom of the chosen one is not about being perfect or having all the answers. It is about being fully aligned with life, trusting the process, and allowing the wisdom that resides within you to guide your every step. This wisdom is not abstract. It is a living, breathing experience that transforms your life in real, tangible ways. It creates emotional depth, nurtures creativity, and empowers you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. And as you continue to align with this wisdom, you will find that the world around you begins to reflect the peace, power, and creativity that you have unlocked within yourself. As we step deeper into the understanding of the chosen one's journey, it becomes clear that the wisdom and insight they embody are not meant to be kept to themselves. Instead, these qualities have a profound and contagious power that can ripple out, inspiring and awakening others to their own potential. When you live in alignment with life's natural rhythms, when you embrace the divine wisdom that flows effortlessly through you, you become a beacon of light for those around you. Your very presence, your actions, and the way you live your life serve as a living example of what's possible when one aligns with their highest potential. The wisdom of the chosen one is not a passive state. It's a dynamic, living energy that spreads to others. It's as if by embodying this truth, you ignite a spark in others that encourages them to awaken to their own divine awareness. Just as a single candle can light thousands of others without diminishing its own flame, one person embodying instant understanding can uplift and inspire countless others. This awakening isn't just about sharing knowledge. It's about igniting the same awareness in others that they too can experience life with clarity, purpose, and insight. When you begin to live from a place of heightened awareness, the impact you have on those around you is profound. Your energy shifts the environment you inhabit. It becomes easier for others to see what's possible for them when they witness you operating from a place of mastery and alignment. You inspire them not only with your words, but with your actions, with your very way of being. The wisdom you carry doesn't just affect your own life. It transforms the world around you, creating a ripple effect that encourages others to awaken to their own potential. This shift isn't limited to individuals. When more people align with this wisdom, when more people awaken to their true power, it can begin to transform entire communities, societies, and even cultures. Imagine a world where every individual lives in harmony with the universal flow, where wisdom is no longer confined to a few, but is accessible to all. This collective awareness has the power to shift the energy of entire groups of people, creating an environment where growth, creativity, and compassion flourish. In such an environment, the acceleration of individual growth becomes not only possible, but inevitable. When we live in alignment with our highest selves, we naturally inspire those around us to do the same. The idea of accelerated growth isn't just about personal achievement. It's about recognizing that collective human potential is far greater when we all awaken to the wisdom that lies within us. Imagine a society where every person is fully attuned to their own divine awareness, where individuals are constantly growing and evolving not out of force or struggle, but out of alignment with their true purpose. Such a society would be characterized by cooperation, compassion, creativity, and progress. This is the true potential of humanity when we embrace accelerated growth. Not only does it transform our personal lives, but it has the power to uplift the entire world. The ripple effect of this awareness goes far beyond the individual. It is a wave that moves through families, communities, workplaces, and societies, transforming the way we interact with each other and the world around us. As one person embodies the wisdom of instant insight, they become a catalyst for change, inspiring others to align with their highest potential. This ripple effect creates a collective shift in consciousness, where people no longer feel trapped by limitations or confusion. Instead, they are empowered to take action, to grow, and to create in ways they never thought possible. This transformation is not just about the people who are immediately affected, it's about the lasting impact that each act of awareness and alignment has on the future. As more and more people awaken to their own wisdom and divine potential, they carry that energy forward, passing it on to the next generation. This process becomes self-sustaining as the wisdom and insight of the chosen ones continue to ripple outward, creating a world that is ever evolving, ever expanding, and ever growing in consciousness. The power of accelerated awareness is not a personal journey alone. It's a collective journey, and one that requires each individual to embrace their own wisdom, and in turn, inspire others to do the same. As we awaken to the truth of who we are and align with the universal flow, we become part of a larger movement, a movement toward collective awakening, growth, and transformation. This is the ripple effect of accelerated awareness. When one person rises, they raise others with them, creating a wave of wisdom that has the power to transform everything it touches. In this way, the chosen one is not just an individual who experiences rapid growth. They are the embodiment of what's possible for all of us. They show us that when we align with the wisdom within, when we embrace our divine potential, we have the power to change not only our own lives, but the world itself. This is the true power of accelerated growth. It is not just about us as individuals, but about what we can accomplish together when we awaken to the collective wisdom that lies within us all. And the more we embrace this wisdom, the more we can inspire others to do the same, creating a world where growth, creativity, and compassion are the natural outcomes of our shared human potential. As you continue to step into the flow of accelerated growth and wisdom, you will begin to notice an extraordinary ability emerging within you, the ability to see patterns where others see chaos. The chosen one doesn't just experience life as a series of disconnected events stumbling from one situation to the next. Instead, they see life through a lens of interconnectedness, understanding that everything is part of a greater underlying structure. This insight allows them to navigate life's complexities with a precision and clarity that seems almost intuitive. Where others are lost in the noise and confusion, the chosen one can see the logic and flow that governs it all, guiding their decisions with unmatched clarity and confidence. This ability to recognize underlying patterns in the fabric of life is a gift one that allows the chosen one to anticipate outcomes before they unfold. It's not about being psychic or having some supernatural ability. It's about attuning yourself to the natural rhythms of life, learning to read the subtle signs that guide the world around you. Much like a skilled chess player can anticipate several moves ahead, The chosen one can intuitively understand the course of events, recognizing the patterns that shape both the immediate and long-term consequences of their actions. This awareness enables them to make decisions with remarkable confidence, knowing that their choices are aligned with the greater flow of life. Take, for example, the realm of business. In a world full of uncertainties, the ability to predict market shifts, understand customer behaviors, and anticipate changes in industry trends is invaluable. The chosen one doesn't rely on guesswork or speculation. They recognize the patterns that drive the market and act accordingly. They understand that every decision they make has ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment, and they are able to predict the outcomes of those decisions with clarity. In doing so, they avoid common pitfalls, sidestep potential obstacles, and seize opportunities that others may overlook. This precision is what sets them apart, allowing them to move forward with unwavering confidence, knowing that their actions are rooted in a deep understanding of the patterns at play. In relationships, the ability to see patterns plays an equally transformative role. Where most people are bogged down by emotional reactions, misunderstandings, or momentary conflicts, the chosen one can step back and observe the deeper currents beneath the surface. They recognize why people act the way they do, what motivates their behavior, and how the dynamics of the relationship are unfolding. With this understanding, they can predict the potential outcomes of their interactions, allowing them to navigate even the most complex relationships with grace and wisdom. Whether in personal relationships or professional connections, the chosen one knows how to avoid unnecessary friction, creating an environment where mutual understanding and growth can thrive. This ability also extends to personal growth. When you begin to see the patterns in your own life, you are able to anticipate the consequences of your actions long before they manifest. You understand the habits and choices that shape your life, and you can adjust course with intention. The chosen one knows that every decision, no matter how small, creates ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment. By recognizing these patterns, they are able to make decisions that align with their highest purpose, creating a life that unfolds with ease and alignment. This foresight gives them the power to shape their destiny with precision, creating opportunities for growth and transformation in every area of life. At its core, this ability to see patterns and anticipate outcomes is deeply connected to a profound understanding of life's interconnectedness. The chosen one understands that nothing happens in isolation. Every event, every decision, every relationship is part of a larger web of interconnected energy. The choices they make today have far-reaching effects, shaping the course of their own lives and the lives of those around them. By recognizing the deeper connections that bind everything together, the chosen one can make decisions that honor the larger picture, ensuring that their actions are aligned with the flow of the universe. This understanding of interconnectedness is what allows the chosen one to navigate life with such precision. They don't see life as a series of random events, but as a vast, intricate web of patterns and relationships that work together to create the flow of existence. This perspective not only brings clarity to their own life, but also allows them to contribute to the greater whole in meaningful ways. They understand that their actions have a ripple effect on the world, and they make choices that contribute to the well-being of all. As you step into your own journey of growth and alignment, you will begin to see the interconnectedness of your life more clearly. You will start to recognize the patterns that shape your decisions and actions, and you will gain the ability to anticipate the outcomes of those choices. With this newfound clarity, you will be able to navigate the complexities of life with precision and confidence, avoiding unnecessary pitfalls and seizing opportunities that align with your highest purpose. Just as a skilled navigator reads the stars to find their way, the chosen one reads the patterns of life to guide their journey. And in doing so, they create a life of purpose, harmony, and profound fulfillment. One of the most powerful aspects of the chosen one's wisdom is their ability to understand the deeper causes behind human behavior. This ability transcends surface-level actions and reactions, allowing them to see beyond the masks people wear and recognize the underlying motivations, fears, and desires that drive others. It is this profound understanding that forms the foundation of their emotional intelligence. Rather than reacting impulsively or judgmentally to the actions of others, the chosen one approaches each situation with empathy, seeing beyond the immediate behavior and understanding the emotional landscape at play. This insight allows them to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering compassion and creating a space for meaningful dialogue and growth. Understanding the causes behind human behavior is a skill that few possess, but it is one that's essential for emotional depth. The chosen one does not see people's actions as isolated incidents. They understand that every behavior is rooted in past experiences, beliefs, and emotions. Whether it's a moment of anger, sadness, fear, or joy, the chosen one can sense the emotional currents beneath the surface, allowing them to respond with sensitivity and wisdom. Instead of reacting defensively or with frustration, they are able to approach others with patience, offering a listening ear and a compassionate heart. This depth of understanding creates an environment where healing can take place and where true connection is possible. As the chosen one embraces this emotional intelligence, they begin to transform every interaction into an opportunity for growth and healing. In the midst of conflict, instead of escalating the situation, they hold space for both parties to express themselves. They listen with a heart open to understanding, recognizing that every challenge or disagreement is an opportunity to learn and grow. This ability to transform conflict into growth is a hallmark of emotional intelligence, and it is a skill that allows the chosen one to navigate relationships with grace and wisdom. Rather than seeing conflict as something to avoid or something to win, they view it as an opportunity to deepen their understanding, strengthen their connection with others, and cultivate compassion. When the chosen one encounters others who are struggling, they don't respond with judgment or impatience. Instead, they meet these challenges with compassion and a deep sense of empathy. They understand that each person is on their own unique journey and that struggles are often a reflection of deeper wounds or unmet needs. With this understanding, they are able to offer support and guidance in a way that nurtures healing rather than perpetuating harm. This compassion is not just reserved for those who are suffering, but for everyone they encounter. Whether it's a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger, the chosen one recognizes the humanity in everyone they meet, and they approach each person with kindness, patience, and respect. Navigating relationships with compassion rather than judgment is a profound shift in perspective that transforms every interaction. Instead of seeing others' actions through the lens of right and wrong, good and bad, the chosen one views people as complex beings with their own struggles, dreams, and aspirations. They know that judgment only creates division and disconnection, while compassion fosters understanding and unity. By approaching relationships with this mindset, the chosen one creates a space for authentic connection where people feel seen, heard, and valued. This in turn allows them to build stronger, more meaningful relationships that are rooted in trust, empathy, and mutual respect. The chosen one's emotional intelligence not only enhances their ability to connect with others, but it also allows them to navigate life's challenges with a sense of calm and balance. When faced with difficulties or setbacks, they do not react out of fear or frustration. Instead, they pause, reflect, and respond with thoughtfulness and intention. Their ability to understand their own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, enables them to make decisions that are aligned with their highest values and purpose. This deep emotional awareness allows them to move through life with resilience, adapting to challenges with grace, and using every experience as an opportunity for growth. Through the lens of emotional intelligence and compassion, the chosen one transforms not only their own life, but the lives of those around them. By understanding the causes behind human behavior, they create an environment of healing growth and connection, where relationships are strengthened and wisdom is shared. Compassion becomes their guiding force, helping them navigate the complexities of life with clarity and wisdom, and turning every encounter into a chance to uplift, inspire, and heal. As the chosen one continues to live in alignment with their highest potential, one of the most profound aspects of their growth is their heightened creativity. This creativity isn't something that is conjured through force or effort. It emerges naturally as a result of their alignment with the deeper rhythms of life. The more attuned the chosen one becomes to the universal flow, the more effortlessly creativity begins to flow through them. This is not limited to the artistic realm alone. It spans every facet of life, from problem solving and innovation to leadership and vision. When the chosen one taps into their awareness, they unlock a wellspring of creativity that allows them to generate new solutions and ideas with ease, transforming not just their own life, but the world around them. The link between heightened awareness and creativity is profound. When you are fully aligned with the present moment, free from the clutters of distractions and limiting beliefs, you create space for new ideas to emerge. This clarity enables you to see beyond the obvious, to notice patterns and connections that others might miss. It's in this space of openness and alignment that true creativity is born. The chosen one doesn't have to struggle to come up with solutions or creative ideas. They are a natural extension of their awareness. Whether in their personal life, in business, or in artistic pursuits, the chosen one can effortlessly generate innovative solutions, moving through challenges with a sense of ease and grace. Creativity in this sense is not something that requires hard work. It flows effortlessly as a result of being aligned with the truth of who you are. This ability to create with ease also extends to groundbreaking advancements in both artistic and scientific realms. Throughout history, many of the greatest minds and visionaries have achieved remarkable breakthroughs, not through painstaking struggle, but through moments of sudden clarity. Whether it was the artistic genius of Leonardo da Vinci or the scientific innovations of Albert Einstein, these visionaries had the ability to tap into a higher level of awareness that allowed them to see beyond conventional thinking and generate ideas that changed the course of history. The chosen one embodies this same power of creativity, being able to see new possibilities, break free from traditional limitations, and pave the way for innovation. This isn't simply about making something new for the sake of novelty. It's about aligning with universal principles and tapping into a creative force that transcends individual effort, resulting in solutions that are both practical and visionary. The role of awareness in leadership and vision cannot be overstated. When the chosen one is in tune with their higher purpose, they become natural leaders. Their creativity allows them to see the bigger picture, to understand what needs to be done, and to inspire others to act in alignment with that vision. This type of leadership is not about control or manipulation. It's about guiding others through a shared understanding of a greater purpose. By seeing clearly, and understanding the universal principles that govern life, the chosen one can lead with integrity, innovation, and compassion, empowering others to reach their highest potential. Their clarity of vision allows them to inspire and motivate others, creating a ripple effect of creativity and action that has the power to change communities, organizations, and even entire societies. When we look at the Chosen One's creative mastery, it is clear that it is not a mere byproduct of individual talent. It is the result of their alignment with the universe's flow. The more they tap into this universal alignment, the more their creativity expands. They no longer struggle to create. They allow the universe to flow through them, trusting that the right ideas, solutions, and inspirations will come at the perfect time. This is the essence of creative mastery, not forcing creativity into existence, but allowing it to emerge naturally as a result of being in tune with the deeper truths of life. The Chosen One exemplifies the power of creativity by living in a state of constant clarity and alignment with universal principles. This allows them to access solutions, ideas, and innovations that others might overlook. Whether it's creating groundbreaking art, discovering scientific breakthroughs, or leading with a visionary perspective, the Chosen One's creativity is a reflection of their deep understanding of life's interconnectedness. Through this creative mastery, they demonstrate what is possible when we align our minds, hearts, and actions with the greater flow of the universe. Creativity becomes not just an individual pursuit, but a way of living constantly, creating, innovating, and transforming the world around them. This is the role of the Chosen One, to inspire others through the power of creativity, showing the world that when we align with our highest purpose, we become capable of creating anything. As we continue to explore the transformative journey of the Chosen One, it becomes clear that the ultimate key to success lies not in struggle effort or endless striving, but in living in harmony with the universe's natural rhythms. When you align yourself with the flow of life's energies, those subtle currents that govern the movement of the cosmos, nature, and human existence, you unlock the true power of effortless progress. This harmony doesn't require force. Instead, it allows you to navigate the complexities of life with ease, clarity, and purpose. You become a part of something greater than yourself, moving through the world with grace, knowing that you are aligned with the universal flow, guided by its wisdom and support at every turn. When you live in harmony with the universe, you are no longer caught in the cycle of struggle that so many face. Life becomes less about pushing against obstacles and more about allowing yourself to move in sync with the world around you. Instead of fighting to get ahead, you find that opportunities begin to align with your actions naturally. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable become manageable, not because they disappear, but because you now have the clarity, strength, and wisdom to face them. The universe's rhythm becomes your guide, and with each step, you move toward a life of fulfillment, ease, and impact. This alignment with the universe doesn't mean a life devoid of obstacles or adversity, but rather a life where those challenges no longer overwhelm or define you. The key to success is understanding that life's energies, in all their complexity, are not things to be feared or resisted. They are forces to be understood and embraced. When you learn to align yourself with these energies, you gain the ability to overcome the resistance that holds so many people back. You stop viewing challenges as burdens and start seeing them as stepping stones, each one leading you toward greater self-awareness, personal growth, and mastery. Living in harmony with the universe also means embracing the ebb and flow of life's rhythms, understanding when to act, when to pause, and when to surrender. The chosen one knows that life isn't about trying to control every aspect of their journey. Instead, it's about responding to life's moments with wisdom and grace. When you align with the universe, you stop forcing outcomes. You trust that the right opportunities will present themselves at the right time, and you trust yourself to act in ways that are in alignment with your highest purpose. The more you embrace this level of alignment, the more you realize that success isn't about achieving more or doing more. It's about being more, being fully aligned with your true self and the universal flow. It's about realizing that you don't have to fight for your place in the world because the world is already in harmony with you. The universe has a way of meeting you where you are, of supporting you as you walk the path of your highest potential. And the more you embrace this alignment, the more doors of opportunity open before you. Life flows with greater ease, creativity flows with greater power, and impact becomes inevitable. And here lies the most powerful truth of all. This level of insight and mastery is not reserved for a select few. Anyone can achieve this state of alignment. It requires only the willingness to embrace your true purpose and to move through life with courage and clarity. The path to alignment is a journey that anyone can walk, but it requires surrender, trust, and a willingness to act from a place of deep connection to the world around you. The universe is always in motion, and by aligning yourself with its flow, you will find that everything you need, whether it's insight, wisdom, or opportunities, will come to you in divine timing. Living in harmony with the universe isn't just a lofty ideal. It's a way of life that's available to everyone. The chosen one exemplifies what is possible when we align ourselves with life's rhythms. By embracing this balance, by tuning into the deeper energies of the world, we gain the power to navigate life with ease, create the impact we desire, and experience the fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with our highest selves. The question is, are you ready to embrace that alignment? Are you ready to move with the universe and live a life of purpose, ease, and profound impact? The choice is yours. As we come to the end of this journey, it is crucial to pause and reflect on the powerful truths we've explored about accelerated growth, instant insight, and living in divine alignment. The chosen one's path is not reserved for the few. It is a journey that anyone can walk. We've seen how rapid personal transformation can occur when you align with the natural rhythms of life, how instant insight allows you to see beyond the surface, recognize patterns, and navigate life with ease. The wisdom of the chosen one is available to all, and it isn't about waiting for some distant moment of enlightenment. It's about recognizing that mastery, creativity, emotional depth, and wisdom can be achieved in the present moment, not through struggle, but through alignment with your true self. We've learned that growth does not need to be slow, painful, or arduous. When you operate from a place of awareness and clarity, everything you do becomes an expression of that deep alignment. Life, which once seemed like an unpredictable series of trials and errors, becomes a harmonious journey where challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow, learn, and evolve. The clarity that comes from aligning with life's flow empowers you to act with purpose and precision, and with each decision you move closer to your highest self. The most profound aspect of the chosen one's path is the understanding that this journey is not exclusive. Anyone, regardless of their past experiences or current circumstances, can step into their own version of God mode and begin to align with the universe's flow. This path is not about perfection, but about embracing the journey of growth and transformation with trust and courage. It's about recognizing that the wisdom you seek is already within you waiting to be awakened. By stepping into alignment with the deeper energies of the universe, you unlock the power to transform your life, and in doing so, you create a ripple effect that can inspire and uplift others. The Chosen One's path is accessible to all, and as you embrace your own potential, you begin to see how your life can transform in ways you never imagined. It's time to move beyond the belief that growth must be slow or difficult and recognize that you can achieve mastery, insight, and purpose in every moment. The power to live in divine alignment is within you waiting to be embraced. Your inner potential is limitless, and by tuning into the rhythms of life, you can navigate any challenge with ease and create the life you were meant to live. So I invite you to take this knowledge, this insight, and put it into action. Act with clarity, embracing the flow of life and the wisdom that comes with it. Trust in your ability to navigate the complexities of the world around you with grace and purpose. Share your journey of awakening with others, inspiring them to step into their own power and embrace their divine potential. The universe is always in motion, and by aligning with its flow, you can create the impact you desire, not just for yourself, but for the world around you. It's time to awaken fully to your own divine potential and begin living the life you were always meant to live. The path is already laid before you. It's time to walk it with confidence, clarity, and courage.